What is up, guys? Wraec is here with another live stream, and today, well, we are going to go and summon Athalia and going to check out the anniversary event a little bit as well. So that's going to be fun. I'm just sharing the live stream right now, so we're going to have a look at that. That should be fine. Let's see. Okay, looking good, looking good. Just going to share that to the AFK Journey server as well. And then we can start. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome, Dark Phoenix. Welcome, Golden Alpha. Just checking out the Sunrise Passage. Actually already bought this. There was so much hate for this pack. It was honestly quite mad how much hate there was. And I thought first, okay, it's for the relatively ugly head. But I mean, it's a frog head. Is it cool? I don't know. I thought, like, it's probably not something I would wear, but I guess some people are going to wear it for the meme. I reckon. Dennis, welcome. And then I noticed this level 1. Did you see this level 1 here? I didn't collect it on purpose to show it to you guys. Did you see that? It's 2 on the 2 free Stellar Crystals, and on the secret trip it's just like 10. It's 10 on level 1, which is absolutely crazy. Just like 10 Stellar Crystals right there. Absolutely mad. But I think this one is going to take long to complete. Because it's again... Oh, it's only 20 levels. It's going to take a little bit. It's only 20 levels, so the loot is fairly compact. Like, it's 40 temporal essence on level 17. Like, it's a bit crazy. So the loot that you get for every single stage is rather high. But there aren't really, like, too many quests that you can do. You can do, like, those melody acquisition things. Those are all time-gated, so it's going to take, like, a week. And then we have the daily stuff, so it's going to take a little bit. But like starting off with 12 Stellar Crystals, yeah, hook me up for that, that's nice. Roy's stream, yes, ones and zeros. True, indeed. I'm hiding here, by the way. It's for the remainder of the season I've been hiding here, and usually I'm like here at the end of the map. I don't know why. I'm just hiding over here all the time. So that is what we're going to do. One thing that we have to check. Sunlit cup, yeah. Is it also the same for you guys? I positioned like this statue here, but we really have too many. I don't know. We have too many now. So I don't really know what to do. From the past seasons we have like these stuff. From this season we have stuff. So I don't know. We can put this over there. Did it now remove the gold statue? No, it didn't. Wait. Ah! Stop it! What is this? So wait, we're going to put the statue here. We're going to put this cup over here. We're going to put... It is such a confusing UI, I don't know. That's a glory cup. Why do we have a glory cup even? So, like this. Okay, this makes sense. Good luck on your pulls, I hope that they go better than mine. My Athalia pulls look like your cryo pulls for S+, and then P1, P2, ooh, that hurts. Yeah, nobody really wants to have the same pulls that I had for Cryonaya. Those were all PT, and by the way, the way we are going to look at this, we have 380 Stellar Crystals. I don't know, I didn't even write that into the title, didn't even do that. We have 380 Stellar Crystals, so quite a lot. And also... I saw that in the trolley we have a few extra packs, plus we're going to get the Athalia pack. So yeah, we kind of have to see how much. That's 5,700. It's kind of a lot. It's a lot. We kind of have to load a few dragon crystals, I guess. If we want to buy that all, is that worth it? Is 3,250 for 65 stellar crystals even worth it? I didn't even calculate that. Is that a good pack? 650% value. So 650% value, that means it's the same as those, right? It's also 650% value. It's kind of weird that they have one over here. What's the price for Stellar Crystal here? We now have to play trolley game for a second, just because I have to see that. So it's 1,120 divided by 20 is like 56. 56 basically. And on this one, 3,250 divided by 65 is 50, so it's a little bit cheaper. Not a whole lot though. The first one is always good. Major P2 around 500 orbs. Yeah, I mean, we also do have the ones that come from the Emporium. We do have, how many did we have? 130,000. So we can get like 4 copies from here as well. 4 copies is pretty good. And I mean, I said before I want to get her to S+, Supreme Plus was the goal. But I'm no longer sure about that, guys. I think like a P2 would be fairly comfortable. P2, I mean, I rather have her at P4, but I think a P2, I can live with that. P2 is kind of alright. That's kind of a sweet spot because it's still fairly cheap, but also good enough for PvP. I think she's a bit ridiculous right now. She's a bit ridiculous. Question is, how many copies? Do we just buy 4 copies? And then we also have this chest. I don't know if you saw this, but there is like Lore Sun's Warm Wishes. You get like this code where they have a typo in there. It's AFK. Oh, it's not a typo. It's AFK 1 for like the first. She's bad. Zebo. Zebo's just scared. Zero's just scared. That is all it is. He's scared that I will make a good team with her. And I don't think she's bad. Like, she's scary. She's really scary. That's the problem she has. I think we're just going to start off by buying 4 copies. I don't think there is any use in not doing that. So let's just buy 4 copies right here. Bam. Guys, that's 4 copies already. Oh, the tar shit moment. Ones and zeros here with the mean things. I remember that. But if we are honest about it, you don't see her in the meta anymore. So Zebo was just looking into the future, I think. He was just looking into the future. She really only made it to the PvE meta as long as there was the Lightbearer Tile. And once the Lightbearer Tile was gone, well, to an extent, she was gone as well. Puzzle said she's bad. Did he? I don't think so. I mean, like, the question is, what do you want to use her for? Do you want to use her for PvE? Then maybe. Then maybe she's bad. But she has good damage. Do you want to use her for PvP? Entirely different story, ladies and gentlemen. Entirely different story. So, at that point, I think, when we are going into PvP, ooh, scary hero. Scary hero. Like, I fought her for a pretty long time, honestly, in the last few days on Pioneer. And you have to keep in mind, Pioneer never received the buff. Pioneer never received the buff. So right here we have a few different buffs that are in place. And I want to quickly go over them. Actually, let me check this out, because Chippy AFK, shout out to Chippy AFK. He made a graphic for that, which I am not going to show right now because I don't have that set up, but I can like show you a difference. So the initial energy, that was 0, that is now 300. So we have a substantially earlier ult. That is not necessarily an advantage, because her ult scales from the damage you've already done. But for a burst team, if you go ahead and build a burst team, for example, and you have like a Lily May that does some instant damage, you have maybe a Gravebond skill that does some instant damage, and then you hit the enemy quickly with an ult, you can so fast take down the enemies. It's actually insane. And then they actually changed the passive skill, and the passive skill that used to have an attack reduction of 50%, that is now 35%. And that, in my opinion, is really, really annoying, because I fought her at 50%, and the lance that remains once she's defeated is still so annoying. It is still so annoying. And at 35%, if you only reduce her attack by 35%, it's even more annoying. So that will only be worse right now. So that is, I wrote in the title, the Scourge of PvP, and I quite literally mean that. I think it is, I'm not a fan of this hero. I hate her. I really do. I really do. But in a good way. Like, I think it's a good hero. But I also hate her. What about Khafra Ganda? Yeah, I mean, like, Khafra is a super strong hero. I mean, we kind of have to do that. I actually, and I can now show that I'm real for this. We have to buy this. Ew. We have to buy this. Wait a second. I need dragon crystals. I need Dragon Crystals. We need a few Dragon Crystals. How many Dragon Crystals do we even need? We need more, probably. 6,300 is not enough, is it? We'll see. Well, my Dragon Crystals takes forever. I don't think they pop up here. I think we have to go out of there. Come on. Thank you. Shout out to Lootbar. Cheap Dragon Crystals. Link is in the description if you want to have some cheap Dragon Crystals too. And with that we already get the next copy. 2,500 pack here. 1 copy, 35 Stellar Crystals. Wraec, I'm unsure what to go for. Hypo Celestial units. Rainier at S, Harak at S+, Pesto P2, Talim P2, Twins at S+. Okay, we have kind of a selection there. That is rather nice. You already have kind of a lot. Would you go for a new unit or Paragon Harak? Tough one. Tough one. I mean, are you even lacking? I just have to take a look. Give me a second. I mean, you're lacking Dynel, I kind of wouldn't go for it. If you enjoy PvP, honestly, I would probably go Dunlinger. It is, like, you have so many Celestial Heroes already. Might be a good move for you to go Dunlinger, because he's kind of a monster in PvP. I would consider that. So, what else do we do? She's going to probably be the best or second best hero for the 1 versus 1 thing coming. Ah, yeah, she's insane for 1 versus 1. She's a little bit like Lily May in that regard. I looked at her skills and thought, well, so much invincibility. And regarding Kafraganda, Zibo. Look at that. He's still in my list. He is going up to P4. Trust me, we are going to do that. We are going to upgrade this guy to P4. I really don't feel like she needed the buff. Neither did I, but people were complaining about her. People said she's too weak. I'm scared of her now. I think she's just like going to be really annoying. It's just, do you know this feeling when you kind of have defeated every single enemy and then like just the Tazi survives? And this Tazi solos like 4 of your heroes? You're going to have this situation all the time. Like, you defeated a Thorin, and this Thorin is in his revive phase, and thus not defeated, and you still have to fight a Lance that one-shots heroes. And I've seen the Lance one-shot heroes, which is madness. And is also part of her, like, really annoying skills, is really that she can do one ult, and that ult just one-shots an enemy. And that is really annoying. Because what I wanted to make work in recent times, and was actually something a viewer sent me, they sent me gameplay of Reese. And I wanted to make Reese work. And I thought this would be fairly cool. And I looked at Reese's skill and I was like, huh, you kinda underestimated the dude. Because Reese is pretty cool. Especially if you have like the charms and everything. He can be really, really nice. The problem is, Reese ult takes very long. Like, you know it, you might have seen it. He stands there, he shoots his cannon and he makes like boom, 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 boom. Shoots it like 5-6 times, I don't know. And I had it so often that Reese just got one shot in the midst of his ult. Like, just straight up one shot. Just bam, gone. I was like, oh, mate. So annoying. You don't even get to do an ult. Okay. Should we buy the packs and the trolley immediately? I mean, we are going to eventually buy them. We have this one. This one. And poverty. Bloody hell, I'm missing 32. That's not cool. And that's the high value one. We're missing 32. That's annoying. That's annoying. Purchase successful, yeah, okay. I mean, you don't get Dragon Crystals for free. That's annoying. Athalia's best comp isn't Yuka, more comps. It's sustained stuff. Yeah, it's sustained stuff, honestly, can really work well for her. Can really, really work well for her. Salazar, Cullen, yeah, Bonnie, Ludo, can see that. Bonnie, just because we have the little bit of burn there, can be cool. Can definitely be cool. Time to rev up the sponsor for crystals. Yeah, I mean, we're a little bit sponsored by Lootbar now, of course. We have a collab with them going. So you get 8% discounts and like 3% discounts. And I also get a few discounts, which is very, very good. They sent me a few discount coupons, which means I get this a little bit cheaper. But not for 32 Dragon Crystals. This, by the way, runs out. Just saying. 7 hours left here. And this one is going to run out too. 7 hours left on the Dark Armor. We already have it completely. So you kind of want to check out what you want to get there. It's just like a thing. I'm pretty much done. I don't know. I don't really need any of the other cosmetics, I think. I'm pretty well set. But that's not the point here. Just wanted to say that. Let's go and do some summons now. Let's do some summons now. Let's do it. 510 Dragon Crystals. And we have a chest. Wait, we have a chest. You need the Dragon Crystals for the new Rosy Cosmetic skin anyway. Yeah, you are right. I mean, I don't doubt it. I don't want to say that you're wrong in any way, but I mean, like, you're kind of right. It is rather annoying though. Oh wait, okay, no, never mind. That works. Oh wait, I get it for free. Nice. Actually, free Dragon Crystals. Okay. Truly back-to-back doubles with the pulls this season. Those Dragon Crystals were actually for free, by the way. It is really nice. I like that. Okay. 525 Dragon Crystals. Ascension info. Let's check out the Ascension info quickly on Pridwin. AFK Journey, Ascension info. How many copies do we need? We are Legendary Plus, right? So we need 10 copies for Supreme Plus. And we need another 8 copies for Paragon 2. So we would need 18 copies. And we have 1 chest, so 17 copies that would be. Pity amount would be 13. So we have to beat Pity by 4, which is a little bit insane. So we at least get Paragon 1. We at least get Paragon 1. But if we want to get Paragon 2, it's only possible if we beat Pity. So yeah, I would say we just start in there. Surely back-to-back doubles with this pool session. And we were going to check it out. We're going to check it out. We're later on going to go into the support and going to see what our rate is. Last time I think it was 36 or something. 36 Stellar Crystals per copy, which was ridiculously bad. I saw one guy at 18 Dragon Crystals per copy. 18. He got twice the amount of copies. I would have been P8 or something. Yeah. But we will see. We will see. For Celestials, I can tell you in general my luck has been a little bit worse. I can also tell you that my luck on my last Hypergym was pretty bad. 6,000 gems, I don't mind. I don't mind. We have the Dimensional Faction coming up, meaning there will probably be a collab. I can't talk about rumors, I'm not allowed to. But apparently it uses the normal rate-up system. So, gems, I'm cool with that. I wonder how many gems we are going to get. Can we see that? No, we can only see the copies, right? Not the gems. Wait, how many gems do we have? How many gems do we have? We have 76,000 gems. So let's say we started at 70,000. That is easy to remember. You guys remember that too. So we started at 70,000 gems. Because I want to see how many gems we are going to get. Wait, can I write that down somehow? Oh wait, I can. I can write that down. We just close that. And then I go to my secret channel. 70,000. Okay, there we go. Time to head to work. Good luck with the pulls. Enjoy work, Shorty. Have a great time. And there we go. First copy on the pity timer. Yeah, but I mean, like, it's in the details. Ones and zeros. Ones and zeros says they confirmed that the collab is built the same way as rate up, and support confirmed gems can be used for. Oh, they just confirmed both now, because the only thing that I heard was that they use the rate up system to some of those. And I didn't know whether or not this included gems. Do we get the double? No double for us. First copy. Yeah, there is a collab coming up. Yeah, I mean, they announced the Dimensional Faction now, and if everybody that played AFK Arena knows Dimensional Faction, that means collab. And there was a leak. I don't know if that was a leak for the collab, nor have I seen the leak. By the way, last time, and I have to tell a little story at this point. Last time, I was talking about rumors, which is another word for leaks in that sense. I was just saying, hey, there were some rumors. And 5 seconds later, after I posted the bloody video, I get a message from the community manager. It's like, you can't talk about rumors. Stop talking about rumors. And it was just like, I was saying, oh, there is a rumor that Siren is going to have an ability that's going to block artifacts. And they were like, no, you can't talk about rumors. Stop talking about rumors. This is so depressing. You think you get loot, you get nothing. Oh my god, we are setting a bad example again. When are these Dimensional Heroes coming out? I don't know. I'm not sure. But didn't they say it's like... No. Or did they say it's a thing that's going to be released during the anniversary? I'm not sure. I mean, the anniversary plan stretches out a bit longer. It's not like only a few days. Because they have some plans that they are still working on. We have seen nothing but pity yet, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing but pity. 1.34? Oh, that can still be a little while. I mean, still a good... So we are going to get Faramir first? 1.34, so... We're going to get Faramir first then. Ugh, probably have to summon this guy. Oh, come on, give me one ahead of pity.
Judgment has come.
It's like the 4th in a row just at pity. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. At least stop with the bloody one-tide lessons.
Judgment has come. Evil
I don't know. I mean, like... People really hated on the first anniversary. But, like, Reddit was ridiculous. Honestly, Reddit reached the point where you couldn't take them serious anymore with this anniversary. That was a joke. Like, there was legit people that said, no, one Celestial Hypergene chest is not enough. They have to give us at least 2 and, 100 epic summons. Like, were they trolling or what was going on? I don't know. They were a little bit ridiculous on this one. You can talk about the rewards being not enough, like, okay, if you want to say that, I mean, it's like a little bit of a subjective thing, but you can always complain about that, but it's alright. But it reached like some point again where it was ridiculous. Reddit always complaining in this game. Really, really strange. Okay, come on. It still felt like pity. Was this still pity? I have to keep an eye out. 1, 2, 3, and pity.
Evil shall perish.
There is a free... Oh, not even a free crown. Okay, crown still hype. Okay, yeah. No, there isn't. Okay, back to back. My god. Finally. Finally not on the pity timer. There's gonna be one more collab besides this one though in 2025. I think we're going to see some more collabs coming up now, yeah. But the question is which games or something. They have asked me about this, actually. They have asked me about this. If you see it in the in-game value, like basically 40 that is worth 40 stellar crystals. So 40 stellar crystals in-game value is about 2,000 gems, is about 80 USD. 70 USD. So it's basically a 70 USD gift. That's the way you can see it.
Judgment has come.
The rewards for the Game Awards were better. I don't know, I think like they have a little bit of a split celebration. Some people already said like that maybe the Asia release is low-key more their real first anniversary. But we have to see about that. I think it might really be that in a few how was it, like 2 months or something, that we get to go rewards again there for the Asia release. That they make like a second anniversary. We haven't seen gems again yet.
Evil shall perish.
We have seen 6,000 gems and none again after that. Ooh, double, let's go! Ladies and gentlemen! The double has arrived! The double! Nice! That is what I want to see. Come on, double now on every 10 when we crown her. If there's any community manager here, please up the rates. Come on! Was in August, so well then in 5 months, I guess. Yeah, then we could have a second anniversary in 5 months. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, don't wanna like... Yeah, I mean, I can't guarantee it. No way. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Asia release, if that brought us another Hypergen selection chest. I wouldn't be surprised. Back to back! Let's go! Can we get this all the time, please? Is this another double? Ah, that's that's actually good. Look at that stand. What is this roll? What is this roll? 1 copy, 2 times 5 temporal essence. What in the rate is that? That is something that is ridiculous. Wait, temporal essence base rate is 0.5%. We hit a double temporal essence, the double 5 temporal essence, 2 times and a copy. That is ridiculous. So that was 20 rolls for 3 copies and 2 times 5 temporal lessons. That is absolutely insane. That was really, really insane. That is not insane. It's another pity timer.
Evil shall perish.
I think we're moving in the right direction now. Yeah, it's so much rarer than hitting double. That's like hitting quad or something. The thing is, I already 2 times pulled a triple. I pulled a triple on Rainier for my first Hypergen hero, and I pulled a triple on Dunlinger. So that's also kind of insane.
Judgment has come.
Pity timer again.
Evil shall perish.
I kind of still want to pull for Dunlinger, if I'm honest. I really do want to upgrade him. That's the second time we see gems. 3,000 gems though. Okay.
Judgment
And
has
back to
come.
back. Nice.
Evil shall perish.
Nice. Imagine that was a quad now. Imagine that was a quad pull. That would have been ridiculous. It's not a quad pull though. Remember when you were pulling Harak for temporals? That pull would have been good then. Ah, that's right. Yeah, 10. Or just we threw stellar crystals in there just to get Harak. Just to get temporal crystals. We didn't get the Harak copy though. We need like, I don't know, 3 or something. Can you pass some of your luck to me? There is no luck here. Bloody hell, we are getting pity timer, pity timer, pity timer. Look, we are out of crystals. Wait. There are crystals. Do we need crystals? I should look at stuff before buying. Let's see.
Divine
Those are 17 copies.
descends.
Is this good? This is alright, right? This plus the chest is P2.
Divine light
So that should work out. Nice. That should work out.
shall cleanse.
We should be 1 copy short of P2 now. I mean, ideally we would have had 1 more. In that case, we could have used the chest
The world.
for Dunlinger. Would have been cool.
Divine light
But that
shall
should be good.
cleanse the world.
So we're good. That's nice.
Divine light
That is nice. Paragon 1. Ah, nice. Look, it says supplement. We supplement Athalia. I just want to see. Does it make sense to maybe pity timer the next copy? We could also save the chest. I mean, it doesn't matter really, but... If we now go ahead... And where's this bloody pack? And we do this... We can actually... pull her to P2 and save the chest for Dunlinger. Because I want to upgrade Dundinger. I really do. Minus Supreme Plus. It sucks. But I want to pull more.
Judgment
Who would you save the chest for? Dundinger! I want Dundinger. I want to be able to pull him now. Okay, so now we have a copy. That means we can upgrade, and I'm just going to... I mean, I already used one chest for him, if I'm honest, because we already have like one there. We need like... can use this chest now for Dundinger. And then we need 2 more copies. So the next big pack of Stellar Crystals that I get, we are going to P1 Dundinger. Oh, T-Time found my strategy. I might have been hoping for that. Yeah, Dundinger's not a new hero once in Zeros. It's an old hero. Okay. We need Athalia exclusive charms. That is it good? I mean, it's not 2 of the same. It's at least something, I guess. It's not the right one though. It's HP skill power. Ultimate power skill power, do they recommend? I mean, we really don't have a lot of the material, sadly. Fizz, magic, def, and crit resist. You could go for the HP skill power set. What's up, Brawny? We just pulled for Athalia. The shield stuff is there. The question is, what do we want? I mean, ult power is pretty good. Ult power is nice on her. So skill power, I guess. Yeah. Ult power, skill power does make sense. Other thing that you can do is maybe like crit or something. Yeah, everybody can say that. Haste crit damage boost is kinda nasty too. Do you know what she will be great for? Where she will honestly be OP? And where she will honestly make a huge difference? Ravaged Realm. If she is support hero for a faction that is a little bit weaker... That is going to be nasty. That is going to be nasty. Because she's doing some true damage. Will be very, very good actually. We should probably convert all of our yellow stuff, right? We should probably convert all of our yellow stuff to red stuff. And then start converting that to the... whatever that is. Bronco Essence. So like if I do that, makes sense. Now it's too late. Such a little amount. It's like nothing. Forgot that this is like nothing. That is ridiculous. Why do I not have these Siren ones? I don't have these Siren charms? What the hell did I buy? Neither do I have the Gala ones. Give me those. That's such a good deal, by the way, if you buy those. You should always buy them. Yeah, now we can't afford anything though. That's a little bit ridiculous. Oh, both of those are useless. What the hell?
Hey, don't you want
At least Gala gets some charms. She wants head. What? That was something weird. Okay. Headwear.
Divine light shine upon this.
Let's throw away all the vegetables.
Thank you.
Come on! Faster!
Thank you.
And now we can use her in the photo booth as well. Question is, do we want that?
Thank you.
Do we want to use her in the photo booth? We have 10 of those. I mean, the rest is going to work out, I guess. She messed up Dianel's hair. That's nerd. Upgrading. I mean, plus 15, obviously, right? We have to go to plus 15. Do I have enough temporal essence? I mean, we dropped 10. So kinda has to be right. I don't want to think about it. It's not enough, right? It's not enough for plus 15. It's never enough for plus 15. It's 19 short. That's only 10. Oh wait, I know how we get Temporal Essence. We have an event. We have Sunrise Serenade. We should be able to get some there, right? I know there were a lot of Stellar Crystals in there. Is there also Temporal Essence? There is Temporal Essence, look at that, guys. And we only need, what do I said? Is that an excuse for more pulls? Oh wait, we can also pull more!
Careful! The water's hot!
It's all fine, guys. As long as you guys click the link down in the description and go to loot bar, we are all good. We are all good. Okay, Dundinger pulls. Prepare for the first 7 Dundinger pulls in 110 bomb. That works. To an extent, I guess. Okay. Yeah, testing her is now a little bit bad, because we kind of have to upgrade first. So what we should do is probably really go into Sunrise Serenade. That is the story part, right? And this is Sunrise Clash. I have never played that. I'll be honest. I have never played that. Do I have to play this smart? I have really never played that. Did you get lucky today? Yeah, we were fine. We were doing fine, honestly. I was pretty happy. That Athalia, some buffs. It's really whatever, if we are honest. There is no chance any of those guys stand any kind of chance against us. What else do we put in there? Ooh, we could go for Siren. Ooh, let's do this, and this, and this. This is nasty. Let's go. Yeah, but... I mean, like, we had an Athalia and a Siren in there. So... Siren is such a monster. Oh, you have just unlocked new buffs. Time to see what's happening. Allied buffs. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Ah, no, I have to set it again. Really? Do we have any team? I don't really want to set this up. But we have some cool teams. Oh no, those are all on the Pioneer server. Oh, that's annoying. What do we have here? We don't have seasonal buffs. That works.
The sweetest taste is victory.
Okay, so we can't do more right now. That's it. But we can buy stuff now. So we have this completed, this completed. Okay, that was fairly easy. Store, we could buy those, or we could buy... Oh, look at that! How much stuff we can buy. Honestly, quite a lot. That's really quite a lot. We have 1,000. And we got progress in the Sunrise Passage as well. Noble Path. Ooh, we get 20 over here. Plus 33 there. That's another 6. Does this look good, by the way? Doesn't even look bad. I like it. Until you get to the Dunlinger Dio teams. They're in there. They're in there. Ah, wait, we get this too. This always arrives too late. Because you have to wait like 4 days. I don't have 4 days. I have 1 day. So I have to convert those later. That doesn't matter. I don't have to get them. But there's another 10. Like, it's insane how many stellar crystals you get at the moment. Like, people underestimate that. I think AFK Journey did the same mistake they always do. It's like drip feed people loot. And in the end, you look at your loot and you got like 600 epic summons or something stupid. And it feels like you get no loot, but there are like 10 stellar crystals here. And then you go into the store and there's like another, whatever, 15 or something here. And you get a free chest and you get then the free part of the noble path. And suddenly you have gotten like 40 stellar crystals or something. And that's ridiculous. That's quite insane, honestly. 2? It's only 4, right? Oh, that's rather annoying. Because now we only have 9. Okay. But we can upgrade Athalia. So our plan worked. Our plan worked, ladies and gentlemen.
Divine punishment.
Upgrade. We have crit and crit damage boost in here. 70 scam gazers? I mean, with the paid path. Like I was mostly thinking free to play. Probably not going to upgrade her right now, right? Not to plus 20. Or do we? I kind of want to give her charms. She's rogue. So... Durastral tomorrow. I mean, isn't really a smart idea to give her charms right now if we have Durastral tomorrow, right? I was saving up, by the way, the Duras token, so I have 5 more left there. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. So, they should also have upgraded, and before we get into the testing, I think they also... Yeah, they released that. Look at that. They released Enhanced Force. Salazar Enhanced Force. Top tip. If you search for something, some hero that you can put those on, Salazar Enhanced Force, honestly really good. He's too low on my account. He's just Supreme Plus on the way to Paragon 1. But he's a good hero. He's a really good hero now. He's a really good hero. X20, I don't know. Maybe. First of all, I want to do a little bit of PvP. We start off with Arena. Strongest enemy that we can face. And do we just plug and play her? Is this like a plug and play thing? Do we go... I don't know about Damien on this one. We need Lily May to counter his Iron, because for whatever reason he put Iron in.
Judgment comes.
Damien can be cool. It can be cool because of like the sustain aspect, you know? That can be cool. Ludovic in there, a little bit of heal on those two. Yeah, that can work out. I don't mind that team actually. It's all P4 aside from the Athalia. We're fighting full P4 team. So we are at Paragon disadvantage here. Against the Diana, which is not good. So let's see. Okay. Question is, do we get damage? Okay. Ult countered, bad. He's now starting to nuke us. We're going into the immunity phase. I really can't do a whole lot there. So she didn't one-shot her. And she struggled against Diana. I think for the one side we had the problem that we had that we were in the Paragon disadvantage. And on the other end, the thing was that she ulted super fast. And that was a bit annoying. I'm also destroying my points here, by the way. So let's try that again. Yeah, this is just like I have to adjust to her again. Because this is a different hero to what I was testing on Pioneer. This is no longer the same. So, question is, what do we go for? Do we just cure lock him? I don't want to cure lock him though. Or do I want to cure lock him? I don't really know. I don't really know what I want to do. We could Cure Lock him. But it's just like, it's bigger Paragon disadvantage. Or do we Siren him? Siren could be fun as well. You kind of want to still have this guy. I mean, we are certainly putting more pressure on him when we put Siren on the team as well. With the counter. Ooh. Siren got the old counter. He also has initial energy. And we got the one-shot. But not on the Dino, interestingly enough. I mean that's an interesting way of... I don't want to say counter. But... you certainly... evade the ult of Athalia with Lily May on a priority target. And she only targets the hero that is on the board. You see that? The Thorin had higher damage than her, but he wasn't on the board, so she didn't target him. She also can't target Dino while he's in the air. And the thing that was like... very, very apparent to me, you can see there's more initial energy on Siren. Which I mean, like, I think that's a good... that is a synergy, honestly. Because getting, like, the quick snipe on Athalia, you can kind of guarantee it with like, Siren on the board. You just play Siren, you play Athalia, and then you get the ult on Athalia, and you get to snipe a hero. But the hero that did the most damage at the beginning wasn't Diana. In the time that was there for her ult, it was Lily May. A little bit later it would have been Diana. But it was Lily May for the start. Yeah, and I mean, if that is optimal, that is the question. I would have, of course, liked her to hit that Thorin, but that really didn't happen. She did good damage. Removes one Nectar stack. Tazi could also work. I would rather try Tazi in like Supreme Arena though. I would see that more, I guess. This one is a little bit weird because we fight like the Iron here. We put an Iron in the team. She also has a Crown Iron, bloody hell. Yeah, Siren also counters the Dino a little bit. But the Dino isn't very properly set up for this team anyway. I think he's lacking one buff anyway. He would get the... it would be one from this, it would be potentially another one from that. There's only two. He doesn't get the third one anyway. So with this one he gets only one, with the other one he gets only two. We didn't get hit by his Mythic Plus. Like, we didn't get hit by that. So this team would be a lot stronger if you removed the Iron, put in a Leica. If you had the P4 Leica, put that into the team, that would hit a lot harder. So, yeah. And with Siren on the board, he starts off with just one buff. So it's really... yeah, he's a little bit crippled on that. That's, by the way, so annoying. We have to fight him again. This death is... yeah, the reason he set this up, by the way. The reason he set this up... what does Shrimp have? Shrimp has like a super standard team. I don't know, we can fight this too. I just have never fought it. It has Paragon disadvantage over us. But we can try it. The reason he set this up was actually to give me points, if I'm honest. Because I had a team that could pretty much beat this all the time, and what he wanted was, he just wanted me to get to 3,000 points. I don't know about this initial energy, guys. I don't know about this initial energy. I think the timing was more nice before. She has a little bit of this Harak thing going, by the way. In that she is fairly immune to CC most of the time.
Evil has been...
She is doing a lot of the fight, she's actually immune to CC. So Tazi, while being a great hero, doesn't necessarily work well against her. We have this one, she's invincible there while casting the skill. We have this one, is invincible during the dash. Unaffected during the dash with 60% reduced damage. So there is a lot of time where she's actually just invincible. And the Lance, I think... I haven't seen the Lance be CC'd yet. I think the Lance also counts as invincible. Yeah. So really, stuff like Tazi isn't that dangerous to her. Not as dangerous as it would be to other heroes. I think the problem I see here and that I have here is a little bit more the timing of the things. He's running that to give me points. He really wants to see somebody at 3,000 points. That's the thing. He wants to upgrade me to 3,000 points. And for a joke, he already copy-pasted me, which is really funny, by the way. Because a certain other Discord administrator, let's say it like that, or Discord server owner, that has a little bit of, well, how do you say that? Germany would say, who has beef with me, who has a little bit of a conflict with me, we could say. A very one-sided conflict, because I don't really care. Has also started harassing him in the private messages. Because he's named Wraec, which is really funny. But yeah, he wants to see me at 3,000 points. We just want to do 3,000 points. And I'm not very cooperative, I have to say. And every time he tried to do it, I farmed him, which wasn't really that great. So let's fight somebody. Let's fight somebody, let's do some friendship fights. Let's make it a little bit interesting. Friends! And sort by power. Where Traxy's only on place 2. Traxy, what's going on? I recommend you use the link down in the description for loot bar. That would be good. With loot bar he would be place 1, obviously. Vegas. Vegas sent me, by the way, the Reese gameplay. Maybe we can look at that. I sent me 2 more messages. Let's take a look at Vegas gameplay. I know we have this. Yeah. Battle record version too low. Okay, we can't look at this right now. I wanted to show it on stream. But okay, we can't look at it right now. That is pretty sad. But it was a pretty cool gameplay. They didn't work against this. So what do you have said? Let's see. Atraxi is in the chat, so we kind of have to check it out. Why do I have this set? Why do I have a Kafra set, team set against you? Oh, of course! Of course, you already were... That is a copy pasta team. That is rather annoying. Then let's do it differently. Let's do it differently. I mean, if he has the... if Traxy has the Athalia, then I don't have to set it. Let's see it like this. Let's counter it. Let's try to counter it. The problem with Athalia, the way you get rid of Athalia is you get rid of by everybody else. So the first thing that we want to do is get rid of that Lorsan. That Lorsan is actually the most annoying thing. We have to get rid of those 4 and we have to get rid of the Lorsan. We can't really get rid of the Lorsan though because he's immune due to level 38 faction talent. So we have to remove other heroes. The question is, how do we do that? The answer is... not too sure. Can we use like... can we do like Graveborn tactics? Wait, let me check that out. Can we do shenanigans? I think that's too weak, right? I want to set this, but I think it's too weak. With a little bit of Cullen, maybe. I would like that. Can we go front and then go Ice Guard? Can we go Ice Guard? That would be very annoying. And I kind of want to go Siren. I want to go Siren. We go Siren, and then maybe Bonnie? Maybe Bonnie? Could also go Thorin. I think Bonnie's very nice though for this. Yeah, let's try this. I don't like that we have the link here from... that is nasty. It is this link from Siren to Ludovic. It's like... not very cool. Yeah, let's see. I don't know, we have Supreme Plus here. So, we are a little bit on the lower side in that regard. We are a little bit under Paragoned. It's annoying. I think, honestly, I think this team could have won. I think it could have won if we weren't like minus 27 Paragon. She starts the fight unaffected. Yeah, we don't CC with this. But we are like Yeah, that's the problem. Look at that. It's P3, P3, P4, 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 and we're in there with like a Supreme Plus. That's annoying. Let's just do this, maybe. Is that already enough to bridge the distance? Do you think? Gather gleich bad. I think we answer with Stormstrike, though. Now that I don't have the Ice spell, I think we answer with Stormstrike. Okay, we got the ult off. She's still there, she's still unaffected, by the way. Look how much shield she has. Look how much shield she has. That is nasty. And I mean, of course, the Tazi revived. Yeah, that is nasty. I think we already did fairly well. But like on the Wild Atal, whew. Hey Tanjiro. On Wild Atal, it's nasty. Let's try something else. Who else do we want to try against this? I mean, we can immediately execute her with Cryonaya. Is Cryonaya going to be the one that does the most damage at the time? She's probably going to attack the Siren, right? She's probably going to attack the Siren. So I could see Cryonaya. Maybe. It's really, the problem is the invincible stuff. It's really not much that you can do against this. She just starts off dealing huge damage to Cryonaya. Very, very annoying actually. We have the ult now active. Oof, and there we go. And then we were already deleted. Isn't that insane? And now the next hero gets deleted. Like, the problem is you just get nearly completely deleted before you even have the chance to fight back. And the shield from the mythic charms is really, really insane. I think that kind of fixes her to an extent. Like, the extra shield, that's something that you don't have in Arena. We now have it right here. So here I think it's kind of nasty. Here I think it's really kind of nasty. I don't know. I mean, we could try... Wait, we can try to maybe make the ult on Cryonaya a little bit faster. Go for overcharge spell, but I don't know if that helps. Let's try overcharge. Awesome, of course, very mean. Avoiding damage here by an extent. Get to... Oh, that could be nasty. Let's see. Whoa. She's immune during Cryonaya ult. And there we go. Okay. Overcharge did it. But she took a ton of damage. Overcharge did it. With Overcharge we were just faster. And we outpaced her. We also have Paragon. No, do we have Paragon advantage? Wait, what is that? That is a Paragon 3 Celestial and a Paragon 3... Why do we have Paragon 3 Lawson? Get yourself Paragon 4. We don't even have Athalia here. The idea was that he has the Athalia, and I just wanted to see if we can counter it, you know? What we have to do to counter it. Because we have a well set up team, it's no use if I use Athalia too. The initial, the first thing that I would definitely wanted to take out was a Stormstrike spell. That would have been devastating, so we used Siren, and I wanted to reduce incoming damage at the start, because you can so quickly lose a hero against Athalia. Yeah, and then we just had some Siren damage. I was hoping Siren could probably do more damage. I was hoping he would do more damage. He really didn't. I think she immediately went on to attack Cryonaya. See that? Bam. That could have probably killed us. That could have probably killed us. I think the Callan honestly saved me here. I think I was probably saved by the Callan, but do you see how long it takes? Oh, insane. And she went invulnerable during the ult. Let's check this out again. Like the initial hit, this bam, because we immediately have the highest damage on the board, which is bad. If we ran Lily May, we could have maybe avoided that. Lily May is a bit of a counter to her, but this giant shield that she has, look at that, takes so long. I was worried she would outlast the ult. I don't think... Yeah, Traxi, maybe you can tell me that. And wait, well... I mean, she can ult, right? Can we run? Let's run a few fights with this team. Because I'm wondering if there is a chance that Athalia kills Cryonaya mid-ult. Yeah, so it was very consistent here every time the targeting. Okay, activated. Does she go to full energy? She has full energy? Ah, she didn't get to ult.
How I wish to
She didn't get to ult. I wanted to see if she ults. I mean, it doesn't block ult, does it? It should bypass the frost shield, right? Because it's true damage. Oh, she cannot be defeated. Oh, wait. No. Oh. Oh, that is insane. Because she deals true... I mean, her normal stuff is no thing. Like, the thing that I'm scared of was the true damage. But the true damage is useless, because it can't break the shield. And she can't be defeated. So, as she cannot be defeated, and she can't break the shield, there is actually no way Athalia takes her out during the ult. That is insane. So, like, as soon as the ult is up, I don't think Athalia necessarily has a chance. So, like, there. She's blocking ults? Is she? Is she blocking ults? I was always like, I mean, it doesn't really matter whether or not. They're bought into the main of winter. Only oh, she can't ult. Yeah, you're right, she can't ult. So she can't ult. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered either way. Even if she could ult, it wouldn't have changed anything. Yeah, she will never get through that, I think. I can't see her get through the shield. So, the question really is... yeah, we don't need that. I will set this as defense. Maybe a Traxi if you want to fight it. Oh, yeah. Time for new defense, I guess. Formations, and let's go. Yeah. I think that works. Eth needs to skirt the cryo ult. I don't know what you mean. Might be a language issue, because English is not my first language. We should probably run this in the middle. Do we try to run Athalia? Has anybody tried that? What would we run with her? I mean, right now we can probably just throw in the middle there, isn't it? Let's go like this, maybe. Honestly, probably should go like this, if I'm honest. Because having the Siren there is way better. Let's do auto battle. Wait, we shouldn't auto battle. We want to see the damage of her. Okay, I mean, the Siren is super buffed. There is an interesting thing, by the way, about her ult. I read up about this a little bit. I don't know if I can show that to you necessarily right now. But her ult works in a way that it basically records how much damage was dealt to the enemy. And every time she does an ult, she resets that counter. So every time she does an ult, basically she reduces her damage back to 0 until you deal more damage to the enemy. And there is a Durastral buff that removes this. So there's a Durastral buff that actually makes it so that she does no longer reset that counter. Okay, in this super buffed situation, we actually, the Siren outpaced her by quite a lot. I mean, the situation with twins and Hugin there is probably of advantage for him. I don't know. I mean, it kind of depends on your damage overall. You kinda don't really need to have her ult that much. So it's kind of okay for her to ult at a certain pace. The question is what is the pace? And that really depends on the damage. Athalia has to die before Cryo's first ult. Ah, that's tough. And it's also interesting that you make that's a condition for her to die. Like, normally that's what you want to avoid. But with her, it's just like, yeah, okay, just have her die. Doesn't really matter. If we ever get a hero with kind of like a Harak mechanic, but faster, where you can sacrifice a hero to them, it's going to be OP. Okay, let's see this again.
Stand against me.
Now we of course have the different situation. Now we have the big damage over here. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like you need... How should I say it? I don't think there is a Hypergene or Celestial anymore that you necessarily need for campaign, for like AFK stages. I think right now you can always build a comp to reach the daily efficiency without using a Celestial or Hypergene. Might be challenging on some stages, but I don't think I would recommend any Celestial or Hypergene to anybody just because of AFK stages. I think we've reached that point. It's of course cool to have a Fresto. It's cool to have like twins. Twins are very useful. But I don't think like I would say, hey, you really should get twins. You should get Fresto for AFK stages. Like, it's just not that useful. It's okay, of course. But it's also like whether or not you really have them. Just makes it easier. Just makes it easier. But you don't have to make it easier. It is rather easy. At least with the balancing we had this season. You can just auto all the way. Get yourself like a Siren or an Iron. Get yourself like Iron, Bonnie, Olmus, Hugin, stuff like that. And then you're good. Yeah, she does pretty high damage. She does pretty high damage, but I don't think... I wouldn't say that clearing AFK stages is necessarily only about dealing high damage. Let's see how far she goes. We can auto battle that in the background. I wouldn't say this is necessarily only about dealing high damage. It's mostly about CC, really. And she doesn't provide any CC, so she won't really be an AFK stage hero, I fear. The mechanic is interesting, I want to show you that. Yeah, I don't know if it's in this one. Can I show that? Featured heroes. Ah, there we go. She is up hero for 1. I don't know. There. Yeah, and the buff is increases the extra damage cap of Unbroken Retribution, which is her ult, by 2000%. Yeah, to 2000%, which is cool. Basic stat boost only 5%. Also, using Unbroken Retribution no longer resets Athalia's record of enemies' HP loss to 0. And that is a little bit hidden because it's like... It's in there, but it's the last sentences. After using this skill, she resets her record of enemies' HP loss to 0. So before every Athalia ult, you kind of want to deal damage to the enemy. Which usually happens. But it can result in varying damage that you do, because there might be an instance of the fight where you dealt more damage to the enemy, and another instance where you dealt a little bit less damage to the enemy. And yeah, makes me a difference. Twins, Pesto, and Scar or Cryo are all you need for stages. Yes and no. Like, I think you're talking about very high efficiency. Because, I mean, you are fighting at super high efficiency, which is insane, by the way. But if we're just talking about getting to the efficiency cap every single day, I don't think you need any of those. You're probably fine running a Thorin as a tank, or just doing almost Iron comp and then maybe having a Smoky comp. And if you have Fresto, cool, and if you don't have Fresto, my god, you can run Atalanta. Because up until efficiency cap, it's really... You can really auto-battle with the CC team most of the time. So... I'm not too sure if there's really like the point for it anymore. I don't know if I really even want to include that in a rating. I'm just thinking about this. Do I want to include in the rating that, how good she's in AFK stages? Yeah, she does damage, but does it matter? It doesn't really matter, doesn't it? Because you don't have a reason to use her. You will use other heroes. And there is no merit in getting her for it. You get her for other game modes. What you want to know is if she's good in PvP. If she's meta in PvP. That is the important thing for Wales mostly. And then the other thing is she good for Dream Realm? And I think we can take a look at that. Ah, we can't take a look at that. Probably can't. She's melee hero, isn't she? Isn't she melee hero? Are you melee hero?
Divine punishment.
You are a melee hero with 1 range. So we can't test her in Dream Realm. Why is it that Lilith Games always releases heroes on that bloody boss where we can't use her? That's so bloody annoying. Would you recommend pulling Cryo or Athalia first if you had to pick one? Both of which I would categorize as PvP heroes. As like, for the moment, until I can test Athalia more for Dream Realm. But we have tested her on Pioneer. On Pioneer she didn't necessarily do too well. There were some teams where she was alright, but for the most part, like, okay. I would, at the moment I would say Cryonaya. But I'm not 100% sure. I still have to like check this out. We have to set up formations for this. So I'm wondering in which team I want to include her. I have like the Stormstrike team currently set up. This is with the Arden. I mean, we could replace the Arden probably. And I have this one. Which is really badly set at the moment and shouldn't be on this map. This is horrible. Why is this there? We could probably swap between 2 and 3. And make this, like, make a little bit more sense. Maybe like this. There's a swap possibility there, I kind of hate that. We can go like this. Sad that we can't put anything in front of that. Yeah, that should work. Now the question is, do we want to include Athalia in one of those teams? We couldn't put him in this team if we remove the Arden. Do I want to remove the Arden? I probably do, right, Atraxi? Do I want to remove the Arden from this? I kind of feel like I do. Put the... and put her in there. Maybe even do this.
Judgment comes.
Go like this. Yeah. I think that works out. Should have done that way ahead of time. 3-team formation, trash, save, nice. And let's try to attack Joker. Joker currently uses... That is an Iron team. Shouldn't do too well against us, doesn't... Hey, didn't I just copy this? Okay. Oh, they are symmetric. Ah, that's the thing. Shouldn't do too well against us, doesn't it? That should be alright. That is probably a little bit annoying, but it should be okay. And this one doesn't work at all. Probably like this. Could also do that differently. Go like this. Yeah, I like that. Don't know if it works against that team though. Let's just attack. We don't really have to worry about it. Do you see? Oi! Okay. Athalia just absolutely bodied his team. Can we get an ult there? Nice, nice. Easy W, ladies and gentlemen. That was way too easy. The first fight was nasty. First fight was really nasty. Do we win the last one too? Do we get like full W on this? Oh! No, we got destroyed on the last one. Okay, I mean that was the standard comp. Drop Arden, yeah. Definitely right about that one. First one was so high damage. This first team was so much damage. Just like with the... I mean, it fought the standard Iron Comp, which was meta once, with an Alsa in there. With Paragon advantage. That was way too fast. Like there's the CC, we have the Sea Moon of course. Bam. Instant hit, instant down, we lose a little bit of HP, the artifact really... I think it was a lot of work by the artifact too. But we didn't even get to an ult on the 300 initial energy. Okay, I think for this team it's pretty cool. Yep, that works out for me. What do the points say? 2,450, nice. Maybe we fight Brownie. I think that could be cool as well. So yeah, I can't really say anything about PvP. About Dream Realm, I mean. Where's Brownie? I have too many strong friends here. That's Joker, we just fought him, there's Brownie. What does Brownie set up? Probably... a Harak team? With a Dunlingert Shark here. And the Shark here gets energy through the Celestial Hypogen tree. Okay, now we get creative. That is very creative, if I'm honest. That is mad. Some mad scientist stuff is that. Okay. We want to build the Athalia team against this. This looks a little bit designed to fight Wilder. Bit tanky. Bit tank there. Shark here, very difficult to kill. But it also looks like it runs head first into an Athalia to die. Yeah. Do we run this? We can just try it, I guess. Do we want to ult power? I don't really want to ult her at all. I also don't want to do Storm Strike, I hate this. I mean, he doesn't counter it if we do that. Ooh, the teleport. We just absolutely murder his Shark here.
Evil has been cleansed.
Yeah. This Shark here came in like, oh, I'm going to kill you all. And take a look at this. He comes over here with the big jump and gets absolutely bodied by Athalia. And once Athalia starts scaling attack from Lightforge, it's all over. Okay. I mean, Athalia's burst is really, really insane. Because she doesn't necessarily have that much of a condition as Harak. But we also kind of settled the debate here. We kind of settled the debate Sharky versus Harak versus Athalia with this, I think. I don't want to say it. I like Harak. But it might be that she makes him a little bit off meta in PvP. Could be the case. I don't know how you guys see this. Could be the case that she makes him a little bit off meta. I mean, he's still strong. He's still like, once you get like going with them, it's good. But you have to protect him till then. I don't. Maybe with a Thoran link. Maybe with a Thoran link. Let's just not counter his artifact this time. And let's just not go Lightforge. We can go Overcharge and we can use the last slot for something else. Let's try something else. We could go Lorsan. Lorsan is nasty on this as well. Could go Bonnie. A little bit standard. Huh. I'm not sure. Or could go Lily May. The immediate ult counter because he probably wants to insta-ult us with the Shark here. Can go like this. Let's try this. So we immediately ult counter him. Now the question is, what does Athalia do? First of all, we don't get an ult at the beginning. Which I don't hate. I don't hate that. Because we get a pretty good idea of who will be the highest damage dealer. Once this ends, we immediately get the ult. Oh, we don't get the ult at all. We're too slow to ult. That is annoying. Okay, the combination of Lily May and Athalia is kind of insane. It's kind of insane because we have two heroes that act so similar. We have two heroes that act so similar. But he got a lot of the shark here. You should try ants. What the hell is an ants? What do you mean, Atraxi? Ants. Yeah, Swampy Tough here. Ooh, P3. Already saw it. He waited out P3. And he waited out the skin. Like, honestly, this skin is rare. Like, you really don't see it very often. What do we do? I kind of want a Graveborn Stormstrike Ludovic him. Do we want to do that? Like a little bit of Cullen, a little bit of Ludovic, a little bit of Siren, a little bit of Athalia, a little bit of
Judgment comes.
third Graveborn hero, Thorin.
Everyone must pay a price.
Ah. Oh, Ants is a person. Okay. Don't know. Do we Stormstrike? Usually I should Stormstrike, but I don't want to Stormstrike. Because if I Stormstrike this, it's too easy. Okay, big damage hits are out. He's... I still... Ah! Okay, we got the stun. Ooh, the Cullen stun! Did this Lily May just dodge our Athalia? That was nasty. Come on, hit her. Ooh, one shot from the second ability.
Evil has been cleansed.
She just one-shot the enemy Lily May, which is a P4 Lily May, which has Paragon advantage against her. So rivalry stats damage reduction. With the second ability, with the bloody dash. That is insane. That is really insane. Yeah, she's good. She's good. But I don't have ants in my list, I think. This I have Aus. I have Aus. I don't have ants. I have Sorbitol as well. I don't have ants. Mr. Stage Leader. Sorry. Don't know him. Needs to add him, I guess. If you tell me the ID, I will attack him. I don't have the ID. So, I can only attack the people that I have here. I have through friend request, but no, not like anything. So does Athalia and Cryonaya equally good for PvP? I do see Athalia much more usable than Cryonaya. Where she needs twins to shine better. I think Athalia is rather easy to use. Doesn't really have too many conditions. Does probably pretty well in a lot of teams, especially if they're a little bit sustainy. And Cryonaya requires a bit more setup. I would say... I kind of think that the top Cryonaya team is a little better than the top Athalia team. That's a tough statement to make. It's just like, I can say that now, but what's the proof? So we have to kind of figure that out in a very long process. That will just like take a little bit, you know? And I'm still a little bit more convinced by Cryonaya. But I also like Athalia. Like, if I make a tier list now, I would put them both S tier. Maybe that answers it a little bit more. Exclude Mola. Is the skill sharing active? Clever has shared 52 keys. Damn. I'm completely useless, right? Probably useless. Because we didn't do any repeatable quest. Do I have messages? I have Chinese things here. We have 22 stages cleared. On which one did she fail? She failed on this one. This makes sense. If we swap that, can we clear it? Double speed. Kafra stage. She had no chance. I mean, the best hero is still Kafra, obviously. Don't have to talk about that. But after that, we can get the S tier heroes, and there is something like Cryonaya, and then maybe also something like Athalia. You know, there's Kafra tier, and then there's S tier, and so we have to kind of take a look at that. Is it just because of the heal? I mean, you can add him and fight him. Says again one of your whales. Oh wait, I got a message. I just want to see this first. This is just that we can't out damage it. It would be a little bit sad considering we're running Athalia. You sent me in game. Okay, cool. I see the message. Yeah, it's just too much here. We can't break through. That is ridiculous. We can't break through with Athalia. We lost Fresto. Okay, that's mad. I just want to see the final damage numbers. Kinda would have expected that Athalia can burst through, but I think that she resets her damage to 0 every single time. That is the reason why we can't break through. Otherwise, during the battle, her damage would get higher and higher. And that would actually make her meta, by the way. And that would be a situation where I would say, okay, you definitely want her for AFK status, because that would actually make her cool. But considering she resets it to 0 every single time, it's not that insane. And in the long term, that is interesting. In the long term, she got out damaged by Siren. So, even if we want to talk about AFK stages, probably not that interesting. Not that interesting for AFK stages. We got it in-game. Can we copy that? We can also report it. We can report a Traxi. Which we will do when this Mr. Ants turns out to be very, very strong. If I can't beat Ants, I will report you. Because that's hate speech or something, I don't know. Oh, is that... that's an experiment, though. I don't like this. This is probably... oh, it's not. Oh, it is. It is the enhanced for Citrana. I don't like that. I'll be honest with you. Don't like that. Enhanced for Citrana was no fan. I was no fan at all. Mainly because this always happened. Yeah, okay. Got butchered. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, also, muss man mal sagen hier. Also, for the hype that was made here, this wasn't really the thing. So Mr. Ant's very nice team, very nice use of a Satrana here, which I in general like, but she's not good. I really don't like her. She was bad. I made a video, I said it's bad buff. I think she's fairly weak. Compared to Salazar. Salazar's a good hero. But I think like I'm maybe a little bit on the Graveborn side. Because if some people didn't notice, I'm a big Graveborn fan. Okay, we can try that again. We applied. But I think maybe it is an experiment team. Because I don't see like Satrana very often. And I don't think I would include her in this team. It doesn't make much sense. So probably a little bit of a fun team he made. And us. Tanjiro noticed.
Evil has been cleansed.
A little slipped in German. Irani at L+, is he still worth taking to M+, or should I go for Fresto? I think when you are at L+, then you go for M+, and then you probably want to have twins. Yeah, okay. That didn't work out. Who else do we have? Well, no, those are settings. Settings we don't need. Power. Does Pepsi have something nice? Pepsi also with the Tazi skin. And the towel design. Yeah, okay, Maulers, I don't think that is set up specifically for that. We have Vegarth. Can fight Vegarth. Give this a try. I like this team. Like, in general, I have to... This has like copyright Atraxi on it. I have to say it. This has copyright Atraxi on it because Atraxi brought me to Callan. So this is copyrighted by Atraxi basically. I still like it. Still like it. But I don't know, like for Athalia, you went for Wilder mostly, right? Ooh, we got ripped. But you see, the lance flew straight out of here. The lance didn't stay in there. And do you see how much damage this bloody lance does? And this is only while we still have Thorin there. Come on. Ah! Okay, our Thorin got defeated. Nice. Okay, Vega's team actually managed to defeat us. But I mean, I think we can just defeat this with like a little artifact change. I think we also... I mean, Storm Strike now, he counters our Storm Strike, so it doesn't really matter. Interesting. What shall I do? Are we already optimal? Is this like a win chance? We could make them soulbound. It's a little bit stupid. I mean, we can do this. Go like this. Maybe this works better. Ah, Storm Strike hits hard. Storm Strike hits hard. Let's see the heal. Okay, heal is good though. Problem is he has Siren there. Siren does a ton of damage. Come on. Oh, okay. Ah. I think we just have to mirror and do Storm Strike. And then it should work out. I think we're a little bit more tanky. Yes, the counter for the Storm Strike at the beginning, but I think it hits us later too hard. Or... Ooh, I want to try this. I want to try Ice Guard. I want to try Ice Guard because we have Ice Guard Thorin then. Or do we get Ice Guard Athalia? Where's my... Oh wait, we don't get Ice Guard at all. We don't get Ice Guard at all. Ice Guard is countered. Forgot that. Oh, now we have Ice Guard. Can she ult though? Because she isn't dead, that's a problem. It's actually worked against us on this one because I would rather have her die early here. Question is, where does our Ice Guard actually end up on? Because it should come back. It didn't come back at all. It was pretty useless. It was pretty useless actually on this one. I forgot with Ice Guard that it just doesn't work out on this. Ice Guard was actually negative. It was actually not good for us. I think it just got Storm Strike. I hate it. But it's good. I think this combo of like Thorin and just like going Athalia with him, that is pretty nasty. Because the thing is, you have like this hero that has a revive phase, and at the same time you have a hero that basically doesn't die. We can heal him back up. Oh, the heal is too slow. Come on. Ah, too slow. Too slow still. So this is better. With P4 Bonnie. I mean, the P4 Bonnie damage over time. I wonder what we would do against this. Not too sure. Not too sure, but it's definitely nasty. Also, this is the same cheeses every time. He-Win actually doesn't work too well against him. So like, this is actually a dead hero. He could improve this team against us. So this team could be more optimal against us if you remove that He-Win. Because that He-Win doesn't really do anything. If we put something else in there, you could probably go Ulmus, get a little bit of true damage conversion on the Bonnie, and it would even be even nastier. But I don't have a P4 Bonnie, so we can't really try. Also, I mean, we have Paragon disadvantage the whole time. So he has like full P4. Is it better for us to remove Callan on this one? Is a question. I like Callan. But maybe it's easier for us to do something else. Could also do Bonnie, of course. I like there aren't really too many good options. If you go in there, it's pretty difficult. And they are invincible, so it doesn't really do anything. Callan on there is also already like pretty nice. And we are not very well set up on this one, obviously. And more damage or burst doesn't really help, so even if we do this, it doesn't really change a whole lot. Probably wouldn't give us the win, I reckon. Yeah, actually makes it worse, I think. And you are right. I mean, like, on now I kind of get what you were saying, like, that you kind of want Athalia to die early. Because it certainly makes more sense. It certainly makes more sense, yeah. And it's better with Calm. Really better with Calm, the team. I don't like the wilder stuff. I don't like it. So... shall we end it? Those even charms are so good. Oh yeah, I mean, like, oh wait, yeah, I forgot about the charms, you're right. She's not useless. She's actually not useless. You're right, I forgot about the charms. Yeah, she has additional invincibility. That's actually stupid. She gets 50 energy per second and becomes invincible and unaffected. Which is, by the way, completely useless. Because invincible is already immune to control effects, so you don't have to be immune to control effects. Invincible and unaffected is... unaffected is invincible. So, you don't need to be invincible and unaffected. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, she's not useless. I was wrong about this. She's actually kind of good for this. And of course, I mean, now we are kind of back to the wonderful thing that I do every single season, which is put some skill power charms on Hewen. So that is something we can do. But yeah. So I think she's a very strong hero. I think she's rather annoying. I think once you have a little bit of a team set up that can survive rather well, you're in a pretty good position. And I think, honestly, that the Gravebone team that we set up against him with Callan might have won if we didn't have a Paragon disadvantage. I don't think we had enough power to bridge that Paragon disadvantage. At the same time, we might have won there. Also, we don't have charms yet. So we don't have a type bonus, which also would have brought us a lot of power. If we go for ultimate power skill charms, that's actually a ton of power. But we don't really have that. Neither are we really close to that. We are going to get that tomorrow. So tomorrow we are going to have it with charms. Do I want to upgrade her further? And the problem always is it's so expensive. We got 17 copies today. From like 500 stellar crystals. Which we can also, by the way, check out. Support. Let's check out support. Recruitment history. For Wraec. For Stargaze Station. Search. So we did 560. You can say 540 for 17 copies. Which works out 540 divided by 17 works out to 31.76, which is a lot better than what we did before. Before we had like 36, it was really 36 on Cryonaya. So it's a fair bit better. It's not super insane, it's a fair bit better. But if you consider the distance between Paragon 2 and Paragon 4, right now, the amount of stellar crystals that we had to expect to go to P4 from our current point would be 381.17. So 381 stellar crystals, and we paid roughly around 56 dragon crystals per stellar crystal. So if we just multiply that by 56, we get a total amount of 21,345 dragon crystals, and that is only if we had the opportunity to buy such. Which we don't have. And we don't have the option to buy them at this rate anymore, because there are no longer any offers. And from Loot Bar, we would get 3,150 Dragon Crystals. So it's around 6.77. So 6.77, we would have to expect the costs of, let's say, 677 USD, minus the discount that we get from a Loot Bar. So 6.77 times around 80, I think it is. Is it around 80? Yeah, I think 80. So 550 euros in this case, 550 euros just to go from P2 to P4. Did you buy Endgame Delete Smokies? Oh no! No, he's just like... He just like used the same name as me. Yes, I'm Wraec without the space between the Omega and the Wraec, and he's Wraec with the space between the Omega and the Wraec. So that is the only thing. And that is his profile. You can see it on the Couture score a little bit. He has 80,000, and he also has a P4 Harak, by the way. And that is mine. I'm at 97,000 Couture score, and only 68 million power. So a little bit less. And yeah, I didn't buy it. He just made this because he thought it was funny. And I think it's funny too. I can P4 one unit for PvP from Cryo, Athalia, Dun. Oh, either Cryo, Athalia, or Dunlinger. Tough. It depends. What is their current upgrade state, HHWY2K? What is the current upgrade state? If they are like S+, I would honestly consider just going P2 on 2 of them. That would be better. You can probably P2 all 3. It would probably be the big advantage. For some days I thought the game rankings were bugged. Yeah, he just made fun of this. They just made the same name, and it is honestly kind of fun. Because like everywhere you go now, if you go to Clash Fronts or something, can't we open it? Ah, it's not available, sadly. Okay, if you go to Clash Fronts or something and you open it, there's always like the players that gave the most support or something, or that got the most points, and there's always 2 times Wraec in there, because we're always up on the leaderboards, and there's always 2 times Wraec, so people are always confused about it. It's kind of funny. I like this idea. It's also kind of funny that the support just said, yeah, it's okay. Make the same profile pic and everything. Doesn't matter, same profile pic. I even used the bloody whale frame. I used the draw in phase 1 of Rosy Cosmetics 210 times frame. The big one. That is the profile pic. It's the low quality one. Yeah. So I did that. And still had that though. Is that from this season? Did I have 5-star before? I'm usually very lazy on Supreme Arena. Which one is the current one? This one, right? And I don't have this one yet. Okay, I have the 4-star one, but not the 5-star one. How did I get this 5-star one? Oh, that's Ravagedra? Oh, that's Ravagedra. I wanted to say I'm lazy on Supreme Arena. Oh, that's the new one. Oh, look, we have the new frame here already. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Is everything already in game? So that's a new one, Night Moth. That's nice. Eternity Season Settlement. It's also already in game now. Did they put all of the cosmetics in game? Because there are some cosmetics that I saw on Pioneer that I have not seen in game yet. Yeah, they are all there now. We have this one, Frozen Order Robes, which I think look really, really cool. Sunrise Passage, Frozen Order Robes. Which is kind of interesting, isn't that? Is Sunrise Passage the event that is currently going on? Then we have this one, I already showed that. It's like the Obsidian Mirage for Exalted Tier and Clash Fronts. This is the new Rosy Cosmetics one. I like that it's golden. I'm not a super big fan, necessarily. Then we have the Velvet Store one. This is the upcoming one that is in the Velvet Store tomorrow. With the color variants. And this one I thought was really cool because we finally get a decent armor. Look at that. That's finally armor that is nice. The Rosy Cosmetics frame is nice. But it's 210 pulls. And 45 per pull. So, it's kind of expensive. And this is the Acolyte robes from the Chains of Eternity, whatever that was. That is the... it should be in game, right? The Respect thing That is the winter helm. Normal helmet. That is also from... Oh no, I have the winter helm on. Let's not equip that, please. Put it away. Okay. That kind of works. That is from the mod thing, from the upcoming thing. I don't even know what this is. What the hell is this? Okay. Give me the mod thing again. Back pieces, I don't think there were many cool ones. That is the new one that is coming up with Rosy Cosmetics. We have Chippy's shield, that is part of the stuff that you can buy from the season cosmetics. Hemi's staff is in there. That is for free. That is in the current event. And that's about it. And that is a pay-to-win cosmetic. Headwear? Was there new headwear? The frog thing, yeah. And then we have this crown. We have the frog mask thing. Pretty cool. But they still haven't made a proper sword. This is from Clash Runs, this thing. This is from the Rosy Cosmetics, the upcoming one. You can also check out female version. The female version of the Rosy Cosmetic cloak is way nicer. It's brutally better. I'll be honest, it is brutally better. It's also brutally better looking. The armor looks like crap, but this is also looking a lot better. Not the obsidian ropes, like the male version of those. It's female version of that. Not this. Where's the bloody hair? I should probably have not equipped the bottom. And headwear. Do we even have head? We do. And cloak is already the right one. So that is the female version of the upcoming Rosy Cosmetics thing. I think honestly the female version is pretty cool. Male one? Kinda boring if you ask me. I don't know, I mean it's still shiny and everything. Prefer the female one. This piece though is cool. That is really cool. And also there's of course the other version. Oh, we have to do it like this. That is the expensive one. So this is in case you have too much money to spend. Oh wait, there's one piece missing. Where's the eyepiece? Oh, okay, I thought... Yeah. Looks worse in my opinion, if I'm honest. I like the female version more. I like the female version more. I don't like the upgraded one anyway. The upgraded one I don't like at all. The female one in general, I think that looks okay. But the base version looks better on this one. Base version looks better. So that's the thing. Just have to look for one thing. Is the Explore Town? Yeah, we have this Drifting Snowflake quest here. And the Drifting Snowflake quest should be the prerequisite quest for this one. We now have another clan reputation in the game. I know many haven't really seen that. You need to complete 2 quests for it, and it includes like the Acolyte robes, which are pretty cool. So we have to do the story quest for it. It's 500 gems. Sunrise Serenade. We have Sunrise. It says Sunrise Passage, right? I don't think that's right. Because we have 20 levels here. I don't think that's right. I think that's a bug or something. This one we can't see, but it should tell us all the loot there. They didn't tell us about any way to get that actually. Like there wasn't any point where we got like the loot for it, like for this armor. They didn't show it in the trailer either. But that's good, Atraxi. That's good. Like, if there are people that like the male version, people that like the female version, that's good. In general, like overall, I like usually the female clothes a little bit more. It's like a little bit better. Especially on the what's it called? On the Exalted piece, on the Clash Ones thing. I had a picture of that. It's on the thumbnail. Like I recently made a thumbnail, put it on there. Looked way better. I think I also showed it in the video. Clash Ones video. Yeah, here it is. I think the female version of the Clash Ones armor looks a lot better. Turtleleg said the male version looks like something that they would wear in Aquaman. I think I was kind of right about it. I think they might have made Fable Road.
Yes, the entire day, your presence would mean so much to us.
I don't know. Do you think so? Fabled Road? We have the running one still. This one is still not done. I don't think they will make another one. Looks, this one ends in 21 days. Nah. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's take a look at it again. So the clothing piece in question is... where is it? This one. Frozen Order robes. It says Sunrise Passage. We can look through all of the locked things. Is there another Frozen Order thing? Oh, those are in game now. We have the mini chippy and the mini hemi also in game. Ooh. Don't forget those. You can claim those too. Mini chippy, mini hemi. Which rarity was this armor? I didn't see that. I don't see another piece at least. Because I know most of the pieces. Look, this is frozen. Oh, we have Frozen Order hair too. So it does have hair. Hair with like the little earrings. That is pretty cool. We have like earrings over here. I don't remember them showing this. True. True. Could be afterwards that they say, okay, we have like 3 weeks of this one left and then this is the next one afterwards, so that we really only see this in like 3 weeks. It makes sense, it's 2 pieces. Usually they make 2 pieces for those armors. So it's like the body piece and the hair piece. It's a cool one though. I like that they have the little book over here. Looks nice. We have the chain. Interesting hair. Dude can't see anything. So works out. Female version. Yeah, I don't know about female version. Female version kind of... I don't like the hair. Don't know. I don't know why I think this hair works better for males. It works for nobody, really. Let's be honest. Okay. I want the armor. Where's the bloody armor? I want the armor. And what we really need is a sword. We need a sword, ladies and gentlemen, like a big one, you know? Like those super big Monster Hunter swords, something like this. That's nice. That's really nice. Winterhelm Cosmetics. I don't even know. Didn't it say where it comes from? Just said cosmetics. Oh, probably you can buy it in the shop tomorrow. I didn't check. Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. I will probably end the stream now. I think we are pretty much done. Maybe a little bit of a summary for Athalia. I definitely think that she's an S tier PvP hero. And not in the sense of the rarity of the hero or the in-game S tier, I think if you were to make a tier list, she would be S tier. She's a very supremely strong hero. She's not that much out of line as I thought. I was a little bit worried, that's why I called this the Scourge of PvP. I was a bit worried about this attack reduction. Many of the things that they showed as a buff, like the 300 initial energy, I think the 300 initial energy is a nerf. Weirdly enough, I think 300 initial energy are a nerf for her. The attack reduction is kind of nice. Didn't really see a lot of difference between like the Pioneer version there. The 15% I didn't notice then, I'll be honest. The extra damage here you do notice. We saw this in the one fight against the Lily May, where we got the immediate one-shot. I think that is probably one thing to note. The buff that she got between the Pioneer version and now turns out to be way slighter than I thought. Mainly balanced through the 300 initial energy that she has there. I think the 300 initial energy can be good, but if you fight an enemy Lily May, it's a bit of a problem. Because you will likely get countered. You can use that though. I mean, it is kind of double-sided blade, you would say. It works out towards her having like a very fast ult, which can be good. You kind of have to work for that though. You have to do a little bit of damage so that the ult is actually strong. Didn't feel too much of a problem though. And at the same time, I mean, you could combine her with something like a Cryonaya. You could put her on the team with a Cryonaya and probably take a Lily May counter with her, but still having a very strong hero on the board. So that is something that you can do, probably. I think she will just be very, very good for many teams. I don't think there are too many teams that wouldn't profit necessarily from putting an Athalia on the team. I think we are still in a meta where there is enough room on most teams that they can use such a plug-and-play hero, which she essentially is. You can run her in burst comps and you can run her in sustain comps, both of which works. So I think she's very, very good. Cloud Sword. So yeah. Vengeance Shard is really strong now. And Vengeance Shard profits from her Divine Verdict from her Mythic Plus as well. Beginner hero, yes or no? No. No, not at all. Not at all. That is a PvP hero for people that have their Harak, that have their everything already and want to go into PvP and want to spend too much money on epic summons and want to spend too much money on dragon crystals and want to promote their loot bar link down in the description. It's down in the description if you want to charge out dragon crystals. And then fight each other in PvP and talk about which PvP hero is good. That is the thing. There's like, if people were talking about, oh, I can't max my Athalia, nobody that struggles to get Athalia to Supreme Plus needs Athalia. That's the reality of it. That's like the quintessence, really. So yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed the live stream. Thank you for having a relaxed time here with me. I'm going to complete this quest now, probably. Or I'm going to eat something. I haven't eaten anything today yet. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you have a great day. We'll see us in the next one.